Is that okay?
Thank you.
So yeah, man, afterlife, you believe in an afterlife or something like that?
Yeah, I believe in heaven. You know, I mean, I was raised in the church, and I just don't have personally a church that I go to.
Yes, sir. I agree.
You got to have a church family, and I grew up in a church family. My dad was a deacon, and right now I just don't have a church that I really can relate with. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking for that.
Okay. Yeah. I may invite you to my church.
Wonderful. My name is Devin.
Okay, Devin.
Devin Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you grow up in Oklahoma? Did you have?
Yes, I born and raised on the South Side. In fact, you know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, I love the Lord. I look for instances, you know, whenever I was, you know, to prove my spirituality. You know.
Yes, sir.
And I prayed, you know, and those prayers were answered.
Right.
And I've seen so much, you know.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
And just to the power of God, you know.
Well, I'll give you a little silly illustration real quick. All right, Devin, say the word top.
Top.
All right, now say it 3 times.
Top, top, top.
What do you do at a green light?
Stop.
A green light?
I mean, sorry. Go. I'm
man,
sorry.
A 6th grader got me with that.
Really?
Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I show you that is because, man, a lot of people are going to be deceived on the day of judgment because they think that they're on their way to heaven, and they find out when they get there they've been tricked. If I can trick you in a matter of 2 seconds, Satan can deceive people over 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. So a good question for you I'd love to ask you, Devin, if you don't mind, is if, let's just say today happened to be the last day you had on earth. Now, I hope you live to be 200, but if you were to stand before God, how comfortable would you say you'll make it to heaven on the scale between 0 and 100%? How comfortable would you say you fall?
I'm feeling confident, man.
Pretty confident?
I think I'll be in heaven one day. So yes.
Okay, you saying
100%.
100%. Eternity is just too long to be wrong. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the good person test.
All right.
And it's not anything personal. It's just basic 10 Commandment questions. You ever heard of the 10 Commandments?
Yeah.
You have any idea what the purpose of the 10 Commandments is?
Maybe a set of morals.
Set of morals, kind of give you some guidelines. Yeah. But I tell you, it's also to show you where you are so you won't be deceived. It's like turning a mirror to the heart to see what you like on the inside. You know, when you get up in the morning time, you look in the mirror because you're going to see what's been put out of place during the night so you can repair it. Well, the 10 Commandments show you what you like on the inside, and most people don't really know what they like. Their heart is like because they can't open up their heart and see it. Well, the 10 Commandments will do that for you, and I'm going to give you an example. Yeah. And Devin, I'm not judging you. This is for you to just kind of judge yourself.
Sure.
Devin, how many lies have you told in your life combined?
$1 million.
Million? All right. Me too. Have you ever stolen anything?
Sure.
Jesus said if you look at someone with lust, you commit adultery in your heart already. Debbie, have you looked at someone with lust or had sex out of marriage? Anything to do with sex outside the way God designed it?
Of course.
All right. And I'm not judging you. This is kind of evaluation.
It makes me feel bad.
Okay. Well, and I'm not necessarily. That's, you see what the commandments are starting to do, though.
Yeah,
it's starting to show us that, man, we may have thought we were good, but on God's scale, man, we fall significantly short. And I'll give you 2 more, Devin. Have you ever used God's name as a cuss word or used His name in vain?
I believe so. Yes.
You're so honest, man. I truly appreciate your honesty. And let me give you one more. What letter is in the middle of the word sin?
I.
Yeah, so anytime I do what I want to do instead of what God has told me to do, who did you just put above God?
Myself.
Yeah, and the Bible says you should not have any other gods before the one true God is in heaven. Well, Devin, man, I'm not judging you. This is for you to kind of look at your own heart, and you just discovered if you just look at the commandments, you're a liar, a thief, an adulterer, a blasphemer, and you got to stand before God one day, Devin. And it could be tonight.
And I think I'm just gonna 100% go to heaven. I mean, that's true stuff, man.
See what I'm saying?
You made me realize, you know. You made me realize, you know. You made me realize, you know.
Yeah, man.
Say what you wanna say.
And I don't want you to be deceived. Devin, can I take the last few minutes just to show you how you can be right with God on the day of judgment so you won't be deceived?
Exactly.
Here's what the Bible says, Devin, that even though we're guilty, God provided a way for you to escape hell